Nation, we back. Let's get it. Yo, salute to everybody here in the building. You guys already know what time it is. Appreciate everybody. Content gang is in the building. I see the tents up. Got my little bro in the building, man. What's good?
What's good, man? What's good, nation?
Yes, a lot to talk about today, you guys. Make sure you wipe them feet, break them thumbs. If you're watching on Hammer's channel, my channel, it does not matter. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We appreciate you guys. As always, kind of a midday show. I usually do the mornings or the nights. You kind of said, you know what, let's come together real quick early on and talk about what's going on. Salute to everybody. SinCal, that's actually Tim Brown in the intro, brother. And real quick, I love that Paul brought this up. So real quick, I want to do a quick moment of silence for our guy, Fargo Raider. He was a subscriber of all of our channels, followed us on social media. Very good dude. I met him in Vegas a few times. Great soul, you guys. Real quick moment of silence. Rest in paradise to Fargo Raider. And if you guys can, man, I want to do this real quick also. I shared it on all of my platforms. If you guys can, I put it up right here. Boom. There's a GoFundMe. I believe it's somewhere around $4,000 right now. Let's run it up as much as possible, you guys. We can $1, $5, $10, anything helps. For his family, man. We want to make sure our Raider, gets buried the right way, man. You know what I mean? So salute to our guy, man. Raider in peace. Fargo Raider, man. Salute to our guy. A lot to unpack. We're going to talk about a few tweets that we've seen today. It looks as though Kolton Miller is back in practice. Looks as though Andre James is back. And I'm going to be real, Hammer. I don't know how much of a good sign that is because I wanted to see Parham at center Monday because Andre James has struggled against Chris. And I want to see what Parham looks like going up against an all-pro superstar DT and Chris Jones. I mean, how do you feel about Kolton being back, which is great with that shoulder injury? I know that AP yesterday was saying Josh should be back. Kolton Miller should be back. How do you feel about both those guys being back at practice?
I'm glad that they're back. Andre James, I'm not too thrilled about. I'd much rather see Dylan Parham at center right now. But Kolton Miller, we've obviously and definitely missed him over this stretch of games. We definitely need our left tackle back. We definitely need him to protect Aiden O'Connell's blind side. But there were two names that were not at practice. Actually, three not spotted at practice today. Max Crosby, Josh Jacobs, and Michael Mayer. Yeah. Now, we have not gotten the latest injury report. It should probably be out within this hour, but Michael Mayer, that's strange. Max we've been used to. Go ahead.
What are you dealing with right now?
The vid.
Okay, so the flu is going around a lot right now. A lot of players. Devontae popped up on the on the injury report last week with an illness. That thing probably is getting passed around the headquarters. I'm not going to jump the gun yet with Michael Mayer. Maybe it's, he's ill and he'll be able to perform Monday. But Josh, I'm not worried about. AP already said he's going to be out there. They're probably just resting him, making sure that quad is good to go. And then Max Crosby, they've been sitting him all year long. So not to worry. But yes, you're right. Michael Mayer is an interesting one. We'll have an update, you guys, on what it is. But I'm assuming it's probably an illness. A lot of people are sick right now. And listen, he might have got a little beat up. You know what I mean? Look, he's getting a lot more active in the blocking game. You know what I mean? He's starting to get some more reps in the passing game. So maybe he's just a little beat up, but I'm hoping and praying that it's just an illness because we need all hands on deck Christmas Day against the Kansas City Chiefs. Austin Hooper has not gotten it done for us all year long. We need Mayer out there at that tight end spot to get right, man. But other than that, man, what else we got going on? I know today we actually let go of defensive end linebacker Malik Reed, and we actually signed Hroniss Grasu, backup center, to the active roster. How are you feeling about this? I mean, to be real with you, we didn't really see too much of Malik Reed. I think the guy has like 16 sacks in his career. How you feeling about this right here, man?
Not something to be overly concerned about. Again, it wasn't a guy that really didn't get many looks with us.
Yeah.
Grasu, maybe they're just taking precautionary measures in regards to Andre James. But again, like, we were happy with what we saw at Parham at center. So
yeah,
I get the move. I understand the move. So it is what it is. And then talking about this matchup come Monday night, as it stands now, there's a 10-point spread, which people are feeling heavily disrespected about. But this game has other implications for us as well. Like, if we lose this game, that P word is done.
It's over.
We're done.
I mean, it's a long shot already as is, but
it'll be completely dead and gone if we lose.
I mean, to be real with you, little bro, our playoff shots can damn near be done before Monday.
We'll see. But then at the same time, like, the Chiefs can clinch a division with this win on Monday night or on Monday, and it's Christmas. We definitely don't want that shit happening. That'll be the worst gift for us to fucking receive. So
Max,
let's get that out the window.
Once again, you guys, we did cut Malik Reed. Both these players, we signed Hroniss Grasu, pretty much been on the practice squad all season. Reed was elevated, I believe, once this season. And went right back. He was reverted right back to the practice squad. Grasu was elevated 3 times, and he also seen some snaps against the Chargers this last Thursday due to Andre James missing that game. So nothing really big there. I mean, is what it is. I'm expecting Andre James to be back. I want to see our young pup Parham get more reps at center. And you guys know I've been against moving Parham to center since he was drafted last year. Everybody kept saying moving to center. I didn't want to see that. I thought he was really good last year at regressed a little bit, and then went to center and actually looked pretty good last week. So I just want to see some more reps at the center spot, because I think, man, Chris Jones has absolutely dominated Andre James every year that Andre's been a Raider and starting at the center position. So I'm hoping and praying, man, that, maybe they utilize him at guard. Maybe they utilize him somewhere else, but keep Parham at center. Maybe that's why they signed Grasu. Maybe he's the backup now for Parham, and maybe they got some other plans for Andre James. He's a free agent, you guys. Also, he'll be moving on in the offseason. So at the end of the day, why not give Parham those reps, and why not allow Grasu to just be the guy to back him up? You know what I mean? You
got a lot of people in the chat already that are saying put James at right guard. Hey, could be a hell of a lot better than what we have with Van Roten right now.
Yeah, but
why not?
The O-line looked good last week. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, I'm not going to – we're playing against the Los Angeles Chargers, and they've struggled. That defense has gotten its ass whooped week in and week out all year long. I'm not going to act as though we played a phenomenal defensive line. Yes, they had Khalil Mack over there. Yeah, they have my young pup out of USC, Tully, over there, TT. You know what I mean? But it wasn't a great defensive line by any stretch. So this is a great defensive line that we're facing on Monday. Hammer, that Kansas City Chiefs defensive line is different. And I just want to just throw that same lineup out there. Throw the same lineup out there. What, Meredith at left guard?
But this is also a Kansas City Chiefs team, yes, we saw a couple of weeks ago, but they've lost 3 of the last 5 as well. Yeah. They've been having issues throughout this entire season, especially when it comes to that receiving core. Defense has been banged up. Some of the guys that we did see in the first matchup have been a little bit banged up, including Tranquil. So, again, we still have to see where this injury update is as it stands right now. But again, 3 out of the last 5, they've struggled mightily in the second half for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. So anything's possible right now.
But
we've seen a lot of upside down games over these last few weeks. And right now for us, especially with what we did last Thursday, we just keep that same momentum and keep our foot on their throats. Anything's possible right now.
I want to see the same O-line, because if Zeus can run for 79, 80 yards and get a touchdown, I want to see what Josh Jacobs looks like behind that O-line.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? If JJ's coming back, why not put that same O-line out there? If you can get that kind of production out of your sophomore running back with Zeus, there's no reason that Josh can't go out there and run for over 100 yards, with that same old line, man. Salute to everybody here in the building. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Salute to everybody here in the building. I know you guys see a few things on this thumbnail. So I want to start this new segment, you guys, right? Everyone knows me as Coffee and Convo, right? That's my solo show that most of the time I do in the mornings. Well, I want to start this not just for me, but Shieldmore. This is going to be a thing that I brought up. I want to do a segment moving forward, and stay with me, y'all. You guys know caffeine is my thing, right? Coffee and Convo. I want to start a segment called Cappuccino, okay? And this is going to be centered around a bunch of bullshit articles that come out about our Las Vegas Raiders. We keep hearing week in and week out, Devontae's going to get traded. He wants out. This, and that. We keep hearing, other things. So we're going to start this segment called Cappuccino. Next time you'll see it a little bit more different. I'm going to bring all my hats out, bro. If it's cap, my hats are going to be lined up to the damn roof, okay? But we're going to start here today because this is low-hanging fruit, right? It's so easy to say Devontae this, Devontae that. Well, let me bring up an article real fast. Hold on real quick. Salute to everybody here in the building. Where is it at? I got to find this because once again, I'm not even going to bring up the article. All I'm going to say is this. What is his name? Hammer Dan Graziano?
You talking about Graziano? Or you talking about the Barnwell one that we were talking about before we went?
Oh, well, shit, we can talk about both of them.
All right. Well, the Barnwell one, he has an article. This was on ESPN.com earlier today. I saw this article. I couldn't stop laughing. They're talking about 2024 NFL quarterback market, 13 teams that could add starters. So as it stands for us, we know that Garoppolo is definitely set to be gone. We're going to have to eat a decent amount of that remaining money on the contract.
Real quick, before you go on, let me tell everybody, post-June, okay, he did sign a 3-year, $72.775 million contract. It was like $72 million contract with the Raiders, 3 years. 45 million of that is guaranteed. Okay. So next year, his salary cap hit is 28.5 with a dead cap figure of 28.3. That means cutting him now or in the offseason will only save us $199,000 per over the cap. If we allow him to move on, this is why he's on the thumbnail, you guys, which I've been saying this all season long. You cut him post-June. You save $13 million for Champ Kelly or whoever the new GM is. It's a lot of money, a lot of flexibility, moving forward. Salute the clutch points on this article, but that's the way we're going to do it. We'll save 13 and then we'll end up eating up the rest of that contract the next 2 years. We'll spread it across 2 seasons. So go ahead. Hammer, look, my bad, little bro.
No, you're good, bro. So they're talking about the upcoming offseason in regards to Garoppolo's contract, which will have nearly $29 million in dead cap over the next 2 seasons. Hoyer, who is still under contract, his 2.2 is fully guaranteed. And they're saying pretty much like they could keep him still as a number 3 option next year. I really hope that's not the case. So another
damn, Hoyer signed a 2-year deal?
Yeah. So
Josh McDaniels, you fucking idiot. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
So they said one internal candidate, which is the dumbest shit to start this off. Jacoby Myers, because he did have a touchdown pass last week against the Chargers. Free agents, because we do not know who our next head coach is going to be, and we're obviously hoping that it's AP. But if Champ Kelly is retained and gets that extension because he has previous ties with the Bears, that they could see us potentially signing the likes of Mitchell Trubisky or even Andy Dalton this coming offseason.
Cappuccino. Go ahead. Mitch Trubisky. But why did they say that? Because there's ties, right?
Yes.
What is the ties, Hammer?
Because Champ Kelly was underneath Ryan Pace in Chicago as the director of pro scouting and assistant director to player personnel.
You don't think Champ Kelly has watched Mitchell Trubisky shit the bed the last few weeks out there in Pittsburgh?
I would absolutely say Why would that be a thought process for him alone? Yeah. Come on.
Go get your rookie. Have him and Aiden battle it out. It is what it is. Salute, man, to all our people. Salute to JT on the donation. He says that defensive line is vulnerable. Well, I hope we expose them. Salute to LT. The only way to beat the Chiefs is to lock down Kelsey, Swift, and put pressure on Mahomes' bitch ass. Salute to LT. And you're right. And I love that thing that came out today. Did you guys see the Max interview where he was talking about Patrick Mahomes and the relationship between them and how much they hate each other?
No.
Yeah, it was great. And by hate, I mean respect. You know what I'm saying? Like the respect is there, but there's definitely a dynamic between those two where they talk mad shit when they're on the football field. Max is like, I'm gonna get you, I'm hunting you down, and then Patrick's like, I'm here, motherfucker. What's up? Like, I love the relationship between those two. The two major competitive football players, man. Salute to LT. Salute to Frankie, my guy. Appreciate you, brother, on becoming a member. If you guys want to become a member, hit the link. It's pinned up top. One of the best ways to support the channel. Hammer also has a membership over there on his. Hit the join button. Support my little bro. Graham
we do have the most updated injury report. Just came out within the last few minutes.
Okay, let's go.
Let's dive into that real quickly. Max, again, we talked about it. Knee did not participate. This has been the same thing for nearly 10 weeks already. Brandon facing shin. He was a full participant.
Hold on. Where do you see this at?
This was courtesy of Levi Damien.
Okay.
That's my guy. He's the one I normally get my stuff from. Justin Herron, knee limited. Josh Jacobs quad, he didn't participate. Andre James ankle, he was limited. Michael Mayer, toe, did not participate. Kolton Miller, shoulder limited. Dylan Parham, illness, did not participate. Robert Spillane, illness, he was limited. DJ Turner, shoulder, did not participate. For the Kansas City Chiefs, Nick Bolton, linebacker, wrist, ab, did not participate. Linebacker Cam Jones, illness, did not participate. Jarrett McKinnon, injured again. Groin, did not participate. Kadarius Toney, who gives a shit. Hip, did not participate. McCole Hardman, IR, thumb, limited. Donovan Smith, tackle, neck, limited. Travis Kelce, neck, full. Wanye Morris, wasn't he in Boys to Men? Offensive lineman, hip, full participant. Isaiah Pacheco, shoulder, full. Safety, Justin Reed, knee, full. Rashee Rice, receiver, hamstring, full. Guard, Trey Smith, hip, full. And corner, L'Jarius Sneed, knee, full participant. So there is your most updated injury report as it stands right now going into this week 16 matchup against the Kansas City Chiefs.
So the things I'm seeing right now, used to Max, we already know what this is with the knee injury. Brandon Faison, is good to see him back. Justin Herron, he's always hurt, bro. Like, I don't know what's going on with Herron. At this point, in the offseason, he'll probably be out of here. Josh Jacobs, they're being very smart with him. This is the first practice back since last Thursday. Allow him to rest. You don't really need Josh to go out there and get any reps right now. So I'm cool with that. Andre James being limited, that's a good sign that he'll be back. But also, is it a good thing? No, it is what it is. Michael Mayer, that sucks, bro. I was hoping it was an illness, that toe, man. You know how this goes. Turf toe is a real thing. I've had it playing football growing up. That thing is that can linger. I'm hoping it's not a turf toe type situation because we may not see him on Monday. But did not practice, so we'll see where he is in terms of tomorrow. You said the Kolton Miller, cool, he's back. He was limited, but he was limited before and still didn't play. So that's still something to monitor, little bro. Parham, damn, Parham popped on too, huh? Did not participate.
What's today? Thursday?
Yeah,
we got 4 days.
Yeah, so Parham and Spillane, like I'm telling you, that sickness, man, that shit travels around the headquarters. DJ Turner,
that shit is getting worse everywhere right now too.
Turner, man, he probably hurt himself knocking that ball out of the chart. Real talk, man. But salute to Turner. But I'm looking at the Chiefs and I'm like, okay, Nick Bolton, man, Cam Jones. There's some guys. Jarrett McKinnon, he had a big game for them last week. Kadarius Toney, he drops footballs left and right, but that's definitely something to keep an eye on. Dealing with a hip injury, huh? McCole Hardman's on the IR, so that doesn't really matter. Donovan Smith, okay, limited. And then all the other guys were full. I know Travis Kelce was dealing with that neck injury, and I know he also sustained an arm injury last week against the New England Patriots. Kind of took a few downs off. He looked like he was in pain. Look, man, this is the time, bro. I'm going to be real with you, and I don't want to beat up on an injured player, but go out there and hit Travis Kelce back to back to back to back. I'm talking about go out there and lay helmets on this dude, bro, because he's beat up. This is the most that Travis Kelce has been injured in a long time. Like his body, he was just talking about, did you see his interview not too long ago talking about potentially retiring soon?
Yeah. I'm not holding my breath. I'm not holding my breath with that. But at the same time, like, did we not see the physicality that the Raiders played with last Thursday night?
Yeah.
We haven't seen them play like that in a very, very long time. Even we can go back to the Minnesota game, as much as it pains us to talk about, but like the way that Epps laid the wood out on Justin Jefferson, this is Raiders football, and this is what we need to see going into Arrowhead. We need to be incredibly physical, especially when it comes to somebody of the likes of Travis Kelce and obviously Patrick Mahomes as well.
Yep. Well, there you guys have it. It's still early. This is pretty much the first injury report that'll be out before Monday. So we have plenty of time for all these guys to get right. Remember also, it's an extended week this week. We get an additional day. And then we played last Thursday, so we had even more days off. So this is a perfect time for these guys to rest, relax. We have an additional day. So tomorrow will be a lot more telling of where we are in terms of health-wise going into the Monday game against the Kansas City Chiefs. This is what I brought up right here. Cappuccino. So you talked about the Mitchell Trubisky, Andy Dalton situation. This right here, once again, courtesy of Heavy.com. ESPN's Dan Graziano was asked which star player he believes will be traded before the 2024 offseason, and he expects the Raiders to make a deal. Davante Adams is obvious to me. Graziano wrote in December 20th column, even if the interim guys keeps the jobs, which is possible, the Raiders are going to have a different coach and GM than they had when they acquired Adams and signed him to a contract extension. One of the reasons the star receiver went there was to play with quarterback Derek Carr, who's no longer there. Adams has played the good soldier and has not requested a trade, but I do think there's a strong chance he gets to the offseason and he or his team or the team decide it's best to move on. Whether that means he ends up in New Orleans with Carr, which is not going to happen, or New York with old buddy Aaron Rodgers, or somewhere else entirely. The acquiring team would have to pay him $16.89 million guaranteed next season, and the Raiders would take on a dead cap hit of around $23 million. I repeat, look at that last part. This is the reason why the Raiders would take on a dead money cap hit of around $23 million.
Nope.
So this is why I keep saying that if we did decide on moving on from Davante Adams, you guys, in the offseason, which is it's realistic. I mean, it can happen, right? But it has to be player for player. You're not taking on a draft pick, you know what I mean, and then taking that kind of hit. If you went and got a Q, Quinnen Williams, or you went and got a Sauce Gardner, it may help ease the blow a little bit in terms of that money. But there's no way in hell, man. So I call Cappuccino on that.
Bro, no, they're going to trade for Zach Wilson.
Yo, a third and Zach Wilson for Davante Adams, bro.
That was the dumbest shit I've ever heard, man. And I'm telling you, they don't want me to call in anymore, bro. Because I always seem to check them and put them in their place. They do not put me on air anymore, so I've given up. It's official.
Salute to the Mokes, man. Time to knock the sonic rings out of Kermit and crew. There you have it. Salute to the Mokes. My guy, JT says trade Jimmy within the division. How does that happen, bro? With a Justin Herbert, a Patrick Mahomes, and a Russell Wilson. But hey, JT, I'm with you, King. Trade him to the Chiefs, man. Just go ahead and get Patrick Mahomes for him. That should work. Salute the 10 Commandments. Let me get this off the screen real quick. I'm looking forward to seeing McCall and Fluker. Game time weather, 49 degrees, 75% rain, 16 miles per hour winds. Could be significant. Adams is a Raider fan before he was a Carr fan. Cappuccino. And you're right. And I talked about this, 10. I'm excited to see the Raiders going out there fielding a quarterback that's actually played in cold weather week in and week out in Purdue. You know what I mean? He's used to the cold weather. I want to see what he looks like out there because we all know our former guys struggled mightily in wintertime games in Eastern, whatever, Central, Eastern. He struggled mightily in cold weather games. So you're right. And McCall is still on the practice squad. Fluker's still on the practice squad. It's going to be interesting to see who they call up this upcoming week. But I will say this. I don't know if McCall's going to be off the practice squad because they moved, Jade Severa to bring him in, and Jay was inactive week in and week out.
But there was something with the CBA in regards to Fluker as well being put on the active roster by the season's end, and at the same time, Fluker hasn't been on the field since 2020.
2020 hasn't played a damn.
I don't know how I feel about even having Fluker on the active roster right now. I really don't. I know. Oh, he dropped 50 pounds. Da 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 da. Dude, you haven't played ball in 3 years.
And he also dealt with some devastating injuries a little bit. Like this isn't an easy thing to overcome. There's a reason why Fluker's been out of the league. And what I think he's since 2020, he's been on 2 or 3 practice squads. I think we practice squad. He's but he hasn't played since Baltimore, I believe, right?
Correct. And the last team that he was on was Miami, and there was a suspension, an injury settlement, all this shit. So I don't know. I really don't know this whole situation with him.
I'm gonna definitely check it, brother. Give me 1 second. Salute to my brother Marco.
Oh my God!
Day to the Jets for Alan Lazard in the 2025 first. Hold on, first of all, Lazard has struggled all year long. I mean, that offense is ass, but he's dropped the football. Why would you trade for Alan Lazard? The only person that wants Alan Lazard is Aaron Rodgers, and the Jets paid him a lot of money. Come on, man. Look, bro, this shit is crazy to me, man.
And it's like the one thing that I've heard ESPN Radio New York mention is a future first round for Tay. Fuck no. If we're going to trade him, you better give us exactly what we gave Green Bay if you really want him that badly. You can give us a first and a second because I'm not fucking around and waiting until next year's draft to have a first round. Fuck that.
Yeah, man. Salute to JT. Amik and the cover 2 safety need to start communicating. That Palmer Tutty was worrisome. Amik thought he had help, just like a few hands ago. Fix it, PG. Yeah, that was an ugly play, JT. But, I mean, I'm not going to pinpoint it. At that point, what were we up by? We were already destroying those guys. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely was a terrible play. Or I can't even say just a terrible play by Amik, but you're right. The communication wasn't there. But, I mean, it is what it is, man. At this point, I'm not going to get mad at Amik. We absolutely cooked these boys 63-21. It is what it is. But you're right. Moving forward, they do got to have a better line of communication, man. Salute to my brother JT. Salute to our brother Wasted in the building, man.
Supreme talent. Salute. You're
speaking of supreme talent. Did you get an opportunity to read Hondo's latest article?
I have not.
Let me bring this up.
Salute to Hondo, by the way.
Oh, yeah, man. He
Happy
literally
holidays to you and your family, Hondo.
Hondo just sent me, Tiff, and the boys matching Raiders shirts for Christmas. Hondo is a very good human being, man. Salute to him. Let me stop this screen. I'm going to present this. Boom. Hold on. Where is it? I'm going to bring this up. Exclusive one-on-one with Champ Kelly. Oh, shit. Can you see me?
I can see you.
What the hell just happened?
I don't know. It says, the hell does it say? Ad removed?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened, bro.
This is why I need to get a third monitor and put a dead center, because the Mac monitor is way too small for me to read anymore. I'm getting old, y'all. Don't judge me.
So they must have did they take the article down?
Already?
Let me see. I'm trying to see what the hell happened real quick, man. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to find the article one more time. One-on-one with Champ Kelly. Boom. All right, let me see if I can get this right this time. Salute to everybody for their patience. Wasted, you back at the crib? Let me see.
Cover 3? What's good? Cover 3?
Yeah, he told me to send it over to him. So let me see. I got about 30, 45 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. What happened? Boom. Okay. Is it up?
I'm looking at it load.
Okay. Hold on real quick. I'm going to send this over to Wasted just in case he can pull up in a little bit. Hey, real quick, while the time this loads up, did you guys see? And mind you, Ben Johnson's agent just came out and said it was cap. Did you see Jacina put up a tweet today saying that Ben Johnson wants $15 million a year as a head coach?
Dude, are you high?
$15 million.
Stop. No head coaching experience. No head coaching experience. You want $15 million. Yeah. Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
You know what? This is like slowing down. So I'm going to take this off the screen real quick. And I'm going to stop sharing because my Wi-Fi is tweaking right now. Are we good? We good? We good? All right.
We're good.
Basically, man, if you guys get a chance to check out the exclusive one-on-one interview that our man's Hondo did with general manager Champ Kelly, kind of talked about, his story, growing up in Florida, his time with the Denver Broncos, just coming up in the league and what he sees, what we need to do in order to build this team back up, right? Also, man, he talks about versatility. This is one thing that I loved in the article. If you guys get an opportunity to do so, check it out. It's on Sports Illustrated, SI.com. I didn't even know this, but Champ Kelly played at the University of Kentucky. So he played football, and he played in multiple positions. And Hondo asked him a really good question. He said, because of that, how important is position versatility to you as an evaluator of talent? And I loved it. So a lot of these guys that he brings in, they're probably going to be versatile guys that can play multiple positions. And just, if you can, man, check that piece of the article out. But there was an interesting tidbit. I'm trying to find it right now, man. Let me see. He talked about his time, playing in arena football or coaching in arena football. I like this right here. You have long, successful track record in the NFL before the Raiders with the Denver Broncos and the Chicago Bears. What did you learn from your time at the Broncos? Was the organization highly successful in gathering talent and winning on the field? Champ Kelly says, the Broncos gave me my first opportunity in the NFL, and I'm forever grateful to that organization. I spent 4 years trying to get into this league before getting my first interview. I sent letters, emails 3 times a year to all 32 teams. The resiliency and desire to get in was always there. I was blessed to have a relationship with the Broncos VP of Personnel, Jim Goodman, Coach Mike Shanahan, and Jim gave the country kid from Campbellton, Florida, an opportunity to get into this league. They believed me, they championed me, and all I wanted to do in return was work my tail off. I didn't have a coach who was in the NFL. I didn't have a brother, so or any other pathway to it. Being in that organization and being around the players like John Lynch, Rod Smith, Peyton Manning, Champ Kelly, Von Miller, Elvis Dumerville, DeMarcus Ware, Demaryius Thomas, Wesley Woodyard, Danny Trevathan, and countless others allowed me to begin a catalog and database of what NFL players really look like. I had the chance to be a part of the acquisition of one of the most prolific passers in history, Peyton Manning. So he was a part of bringing in Peyton Manning over from the Indianapolis Colts to the Denver Broncos. We all know what happened. They ended up winning a Super Bowl. Seeing the value of adding a veteran quarterback through free agency and how one player can impact the roster was a significant learning moment. That was the point part I wanted to read you guys because that's interesting. That's interesting. Think about that.
I'm looking through it now, and again, some of the players he just named, that he mentioned, it's just like, holy shit! Like, this dude is in the right spot for us right now, and with the mind that he has, like, I think there was something that was out there yesterday in regards to Mark Davis, pretty much saying he didn't have that same football mind that his father did, and I've been saying that for years. Yeah. I've said it during lives, and it's like,
well, he's outwardly said it now.
Now that he's outwardly saying it, it's like, thank God. Like, first step is admitting you got a problem, and here it is. Like, a football mind like Champ Kelly is exactly what he needs right now, and the experience that he's already had at this level in the NFL and how much he is respected throughout the NFL, I don't see why we don't retain him, and he'll be making the conscious football decisions moving forward for years to come for this organization to succeed.
I just found that specific part of the article very interesting because, him saying he went out and got a veteran quarterback, right? We have Aiden O'Connell already under contract, 4th round pick. He'll be around for another 3 seasons at least.
Yep.
I'm interested to see what that means and what that entails if he sticks around. Does he go get the young guy to develop? Or does he say, you know what, I'm going to go try and hit a home run in the offseason? I don't know what that entails. I don't know what that means. I mean, if you move on from Jimmy G, what's really out there, little bro? At this point, is Kirk Cousins, right? I mean, that's the only guy that you can even look at in free agency. Yeah. But it's going to be interesting to see if he attacks free agency, tries to bring in some veterans to sprinkle in with our new draft class and a lot of these youngins. He did emphasize veterans. He talked about all those guys that have done great things in the NFL. So moving forward, I just want to see that was one thing that stuck out with me was veteran quarterback.
But we still have to take into consideration who the head coach is going to be. Yeah. With this situation alone, I think we all want AP to be here because look, we know that Pierce and Kelly already have a relationship, and Pierce will be like, "Hey, we need this," but he's not going to be like, "I want this guy, bring him here." Let me hear you out and see like what's going to make sense for this, especially fiscally as well, and what's going to fit the needs of this organization. Like, I think they'll be able to have a legit conversation and not have a dick measuring contest, and one's going to veto the other and not make the correct moves. We just saw this. We missed out on CJ Stroud because of a dictator. That shit's out the window. We shouldn't be seeing that moving forward, especially if these two guys are here together.
Let me see. Raider Max says, "Hey Docs, just letting you know, you so much as sneeze in Missouri, the weather changes."
Yeah, you're tweaking a little bit. You were before, like you were glitching a little bit, bro.
Yeah, it's because I was sharing the screen, and the weather is really bad down here in Dallas right now. So my apologies, you guys, if it's tweaking a little bit, but you guys can hear though, right?
Yeah. Everybody said they can still hear you, so we're good.
Okay. So salute to David May says Jack Joker Jones gets a pick and then laughs in your face. I like that, man. The more and more I hear from him too, the more and more I like him. Jack Jones to me is a Raider, and I'm not saying that because of the bad shit that comes with him, right? The gun at the airport and all this other shit. Like that doesn't make you a Raider. The way he carries himself, the swag he brings with him. I like. Did you see that piece of that video where Tillery grabbed Jack Jones and put him back in what was it, in the locker room when they were celebrating? Yeah. He had his hand up and Jack started walking off and Tillery grabbed him back and was like, hold on, put your shit back out there, young brother. I love that, man. I love that. But I just think Jack Jones carries himself like a Raider. And the good thing is, man, we have him under contract for like the next few seasons. It's going to be interesting to see how he develops. I know right now he is screaming from the mountaintops to make Antonio Pierce the head coach.
Of course he is. Yeah. Of course he is. And you know what? I think this was the best move for Jack Jones and the Raiders was to bring Jack Jones here because look, he's already has the relationship with AP. So it's like, okay, you had some off the field issues in New England. That's cool, but that shit's not going to fly here and I'm going to keep my eye on you. Like, that's it.
Facts. AP is a long shot, but I'm sticking with Harbaugh. Well, there's rumors coming out now, man, that the Chargers are interested in bringing in Jim Harbaugh. It looks like they're going to go swing for a top-notch head coach. After letting go of Brandon Staley, their OC right now is actually the head coach, right?
Did they give it to Kellen Moore? I don't think they did.
I thought they gave it to Kellen Moore.
I don't know.
Okay. I could be wrong.
Sure.
I don't pay attention to them too much, but I would assume because Kellen Moore was a guy that a lot of people were talking about getting a head coach position soon.
I thought he was going to be the successor, but look, they've been talking about Belichick potentially going there. No, it was Giff.
Oh, it's their defensive tackle coach.
Yeah, Giff Smith and JoJo Wooden is the interim general manager for the rest of the season.
Okay, so that's interesting, man. That's interesting. I thought they gave it to the OC.
I swore that was going to be what happened when the season was over, but clearly he is not going to be the next head coach either. Shit.
Today named Giff Smith interim head coach and JoJo Wooden interim general manager for the remainder of the 2023 season. So there we go. Salute to Omni, man, my guy.
Omni was on Google because I'm looking at it too.
Salute to Omni, man. Let me see. Shout out to everybody here in the building. Wall says every team is going to go after Harbaugh. I disagree with that. I think there's certain teams that are going to look at Harbaugh. I think the Chicago Bears will definitely take a look. That's kind of home to him. I think that if AP is not the guy, I think that there probably will be a contract in Mark Davis's hand to bring in Jim Harbaugh. And I think the Chargers definitely will be looking at him because they want to.
What was a report that the contract will be ready for him after the college football playoffs, allegedly?
And now there's more shit coming out, right? About cheating and all kinds of.
This is why this right here is why I'm hesitant when it comes to Harbaugh as well, because the situation that recently happened and he had that suspension. Nobody else seemed to be penalized. and now there's more stuff coming out. I wouldn't want to take that chance.
Yeah, man. He said Kellen Moore declined because he didn't want to ruin his future head coach chances. I could definitely see that, especially right now. Imagine Black Caesar, Kellen Moore takes over as a head coach, and they got Easton Stick at the quarterback position. Could you imagine putting your life on the line, your coaching life on the line for that? Yeah, I hear you, brother. He's fucking Vegas Raiders stupid. Are you doing a live? Hell no. What's your AP percentage, fellas, as a head coach? I can't really give you one yet. It's 50-50 at this point until I see what he does against the Chiefs, Broncos, and Colts. So a lot is in store these next 3 weeks in terms of, AP getting the job as the head coach. So it's going to be very telling once Monday is up. I'll say that. I think Mark Davis is definitely looking at the Chiefs game and seeing where we go from there.
I think for me, if he is to take the Chiefs, if they win out, but most importantly, like you just won, you beat all 3 of your division rivals as an interim head coach, there's no way you don't extend him.
Yeah. Salute to Walt with all the negativity in the comments section today, man. Salute to you. He's stupid, man. AJ. I'm not reading that.
Don't.
Not reading that at all. But it's fucking Comedy Central. Let me see. Everyone assumes he wants complete control. Raiders be foolish not to at least explore the option. And this is facts. But I mean, I'm assuming Desiree. I don't know what is Ed Dobbs doing right now. Is he still over there with Indianapolis? Does he have some type of at some capacity? Is he working for them? Because I'm assuming that he would bring him with him. I think that they would be kind of a duo.
You mean Harbaugh?
Yeah, Harbaugh would bring in Dobbs. And I would assume that would be what it is. And I don't think that Harbaugh would be the guy to say, I need all the power. I don't look at Harbaugh as much as a dictator like a John Gruden or a Josh McDaniels. I look at him as a guy that says, look, I'll let my GM be my GM. I'll be the head coach, but understand we all know, who I am and what I bring to the table.
He's still the assistant GM there.
Yeah, so I would assume that if he gets the job, that Dobbs is coming over with him. I mean,
it's funny. We were talking about this I think it was last offseason or before we brought in this other regime. Remember there was a defensive coordinator that a lot of you guys were talking about. I think he was with Chicago at the time, if I remember correctly. Sean Desai.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yo, you see that dude lost his role as the defensive play caller for Philly, and they gave it to Matt Patricia last week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Glad we didn't take that chance.
And what was it again? It was some type of scandal over there, right? Wasn't it like what happened? I forgot what happened.
Bullshit.
That was a name that was attached to us for a minute. And you see, salute to everybody here in the building. Salute to Big Surge. He said that little ring around the rosy shit the Queefs did. We have a statement to make, like AP said. Take it, and that was one of my favorite parts of that presser when he talked about this shit. Like, it's cute, but Surge, if you hit him in the mouth,
that's it.
They'll shut that little goofy shit up. You know what I mean? You got to hit him in the mouth. You definitely got to hit him in the mouth. So I'm hoping that Max, man, gets to Patrick Mahomes. There's something about Mahomes that unleashes the best, Mad Max that's out there. So I'm hoping that Kuntz also can keep up that momentum, because if both of those guys are playing at the highest level, Mahomes may go down and may go down a lot.
Keep Tyree in the inside, and let's see if Tyree gets to eat too, because I'm here for it, man.
Yep. He said, like AP said, this Christmas we taking it to their chin. I love it. I love it. Ben Bassi, I've never heard that. I've never heard a bad thing about Harbaugh. Like, we hear these scandals, we hear so on and so, right? But like, I've never heard about him rubbing people the wrong way. He may get in his players' faces. He may say a little things here and there. I remember there was times where I kind of seen him and Colin Kaepernick going back and forth when he was the head coach with the Niners. Mm-hmm. But like, I mean, that's what you want out of your head coach. You want somebody that's going to call the players out on their shit when need be. Like, I've never really heard too much about.
He's respected. He's respected by his players, though. His players respect him. His coaching staff, like we saw the dude that took over during the suspension. Dude was in tears after that win. Like, they love Harbaugh, but It's just, for me, it's the scandals. It's all the negative shit that I throw red flags and I get nervous about. That's it.
I'm still waiting to see, man, what the update is with this Chandler Jones contract, man, because every day he continues to make even more. Like every day on Instagram, he's putting out videos of getting locked up. The police are on him. He's doing crazy shit. Bro, he was on Instagram and walked into his bathroom asshole naked, bro. Asshole naked. Was on Instagram, bro.
Picking his nose.
Picking his nose.
I can't, man.
He pulled out a whole child out of his nostril, bro. Like he pulled the Mucinex monster out of his nose on live and acted like nothing happened. Like at some point, like I'm trying to figure out what are we doing in terms of that. Like the NFL has to revisit this and say, okay, we should be able to shred that contract up, right? I mean, like we got to get some type of help, some type of relief for that. We didn't get any with the Damon Arnett. We didn't get anything. I don't believe with the Henry Ruggs. At what point are they going to look at that shit and say, we got to null and void that shit? Because dog, he is everything. Ben Bass said what? He said, ask Kondo. He said it on his podcast. I didn't hear anything about Chandler Jones' contract as of late. So I don't know if Hondo said anything about it. I don't know. Dan said, Hammer, do you think that Harbaugh cheats on his taxes?
I don't know.
Watch. I'm talking about the years he has left on his deal. Doesn't he have still 2 years left on his deal? We signed him to a 4-year deal, right?
Yeah.
Nasty work. Nasty work. That Jimmy G contract and the Chandler Jones contract is definitely coming back to haunt us right now. Let me see. I still think there's more to the story than everybody knows. John Jones need to beat him up. God damn, Chris. Yo, let me see. Hondo said, okay, broadcast. Oh, that Braylon doesn't like Harbaugh.
Braylon was a Michigan guy, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's interesting. It's interesting. Salute to JT. Side note from football. When I squint at my TV, you two look like tan Jesuses with hats. Also, Chloe, gosh, I get live and she just starts grabbing shit from the garbage can every time.
Also, do you like Tyler Hall and heavier rotate? Yeah, we both have talked about Tyler Hall. We've given him praise when he's out on the field. I don't know if a heavier rotation, especially with what our secondary has been doing recently, I'd much rather see Tyler Hall out there a lot more than Amik Robertson. No disrespect, but that's my stand on it.
Also, do you like Tyler Hall in heavier rotation? I mean, while he's out there, JT, he does phenomenal work.
He always seems to find the ball.
Yeah, doesn't give up big plays. He's been great in coverage.
Mm-hmm.
He'll even come down and play the run. Like I think Tyler Hall definitely should be in heavier rotation, especially with a lot of question marks with our DBs right now. Like, is Jack Jones going to continue to go upwards? Jacorian Bennett is pretty much fell out of rotation. Like Hammer, like we haven't really. He got thrown out there at the end when we were already up by like 90 points. Like yeah. I'm not really seeing Jacorian out there as much as they used to, but I would love to see a mix of Nate Hobbs on the perimeter, Jack on the other perimeter with Tyler Hall on the inside. That'd be beautiful. That'd be beautiful.
Cold.
Yeah, switch him up a little bit. Brandon Faison too, Jonathan. Like he's back now, so you'll see him on our perimeter a lot. He said Tyler Hall's a hit it and quit it type player. He said get some picks, then we'll see. I mean, bro, everything's not about picks. Some of the greatest cornerbacks in the NFL didn't have a high clip of picks, of interceptions. You know what I mean? It's just going out there holding down your side of things. You know what I mean? Salute to Reap. People really think Harbaugh is the next Pete Carroll. I mean, it's the thing, man. Harbaugh's been around for a long time. Harbaugh is not the next anything. The guy was successful, went to the Super Bowl. Yeah, they lost, to the Baltimore Ravens. I remember the lights went out and all kind of shit, right? But he led a lot of those Niner teams to some NFC Championship, Super Bowl. Like, I don't think he's the next anything. Like, the dude is been great everywhere he's been. So if AP's not the guy, I'm definitely all for bringing in Jim Harbaugh. I just don't think that, I know that Mark likes him. I know he's, former Raider guy, has been in the building before, but like, you don't want to pay this dude the money that he's going to ask for, especially with Josh McDaniels getting cashed out, John Gruden and the shit that he dealt with that $100 million 10-year deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you in a perfect world, you bring in AP on an inexpensive contract, kind of a prove it deal, and you just run it back. You know, I mean, it ain't my money. So however he wants to cash out, you know, whoever he wants to cash out, he wants to cash out. And I know that money doesn't go towards the salary cap, so I'm not really too much worried about how he pays a head coach. But I don't think personally he'd want to cash out that kind of money. And if he's the next Pete Carroll, if reap what you said, that's a great thing. Shit, Pete Carroll's been in 2 Super Bowls with the Seattle Seahawks. Would have won both if he didn't call a stupid ass play at the goal line, you know, against the Patriots. So, you know, salute to Jose. Docs, I think along with giving Patrick Graham his flowers for this defense improvement, I'd give flowers to Rob Leonard and Jason Simmons with our D-line and defensive back. I like that. Not a lot of people are mentioning Jason Simmons' name. You know what I mean? Those DBs have been a pleasant surprise this year. A few games, they you know, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. But yeah, Rob, I like that. I like to give all these guys shit. Give all of them their flowers. Shit, even give the OG of all OGs, our senior advisor. And you guys know who that is. You know, Mr. Ryan. You know what I mean? Give all those guys their flowers. But it all starts, though, Jose, with Patrick Graham. It all starts with his scheme. It all starts with what he dials up. You know what I mean? So definitely give all those guys their flowers. They definitely all deserve it, even AP, you know, on the defensive side, because, you know, he was a linebackers coach until he became the head coach. I disagree. Salute to 1982. He said extend him. There's no way.
Hell no.
There's no way. Oh, no way. And his market value is even too much. Isn't his market value like somewhere between, was it $7 and $9 million a season?
Where's that shit? Come on, man.
Look, do me a favor, bro, because I can't do it. My computer's tweaking. Look up Andre James' market value. There's no way. There's no way. It's not happening. And he just continues to get bullied by all these big defensive tackles. Let me see. Salute to everybody here. Let me see if Harbaugh comes in.
You're going.
Salute to Oilfield in the building. They have to start all the fucking cycle over again because you know he's going to want to go get his own guys. You bring in Harbaugh, would not be shocked if he brought in J.J. McCarthy also with him this draft.
I'm not seeing his market value on here on Spot Track.
Well, I seen somebody. You know what? I'm going to look it up right here on my phone.
His average salary right now is 4.3 though.
Yeah, you know what? I think Scout put it up the other day. What his market value would be. And either way, I'm not bringing him back regardless of what his market value is. I'm cool. I think we can upgrade that spot. I even think we already have an upgrade. But all right, Andre James, 3 years, $24 million.
So that's $8 million on average.
Yeah. There's no way.
No. Nope.
13.3 million guaranteed.
Double what he's making right now. Nope.
Josh Jacobs, 3 years, $40 million, $25.2 million guaranteed.
I've been saying that though. So
Jermaine Illuminor, 2 years, $14.5 million, $9 million guaranteed.
7 on average.
Yeah. So there you have it. Let me see. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. Yeah, I'm not doing that alone at all. There's no way.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is upon us. The equinox is upon us. Ladies and gentlemen, supreme talent in the building.
What's going on, fellas?
Bro? Man, just shooting the shit, man. Just doing our thing. What's going on with you, brother?
Cool, man. I was listening on the way in. I'm gonna drive in. You guys talk about Mark Davis and all things going on. It was crazy, man, because I heard you guys say that he finally admitted that he doesn't know football. It's like this just in, water's wet.
Right. It's something that we've talked about for quite some time, and it's like now you openly admit that shit. Like, dude.
Bro, he's always said that he doesn't know football like his father. Even when Al died, that's the first thing he said. I'm not my father. Bro, it takes. You can't spend a lifetime in a profession and think that you can do the same shit that your old man did. His father was a coach, a scout. He was a commissioner of a league.
All kinds of shit.
He is the only person in the history of football that's had every position besides player and referee. He's the only one. Al Davis is one of one, and everyone knows that. The thing with Mark is Mark's always acquiesced to people around him. The problem is that his consortium that he had around him was the very same one that his father had.
Yeah.
And that trifecta did not work. He had John Madden and Ron Wolf around him, right? And then he was at the head of it. When it was him, his father, Ron Wolf, and John Madden, that worked. You had three great football minds. With him, he is not that. And also, you had guys from the past. So I think this whole thing with Champ Kelly, you know, everybody says Champ Kelly. I think he's more so looking for that football brain. He's looking, that's why Brady's around. He's looking for that third football brain to be in concert with the coach and the GM. Now, the thing with Champ Kelly, and I heard you guys talking about him, you know, and his history about bringing in veterans. The problem is that metric doesn't compute this offseason. There's nobody that's on a level of a Peyton Manning. The thing that makes me hopeful about that is that if there is a situation where there's an Aaron Rodgers level quarterback, or let's say in 2 or 3 years, Patrick Mahomes wants out.
Yeah.
He'd be the kind of GM that'll go get him.
There's absolutely nothing to even go out there and look at. I mean, you can sniff around the NFL. Maybe one of those veterans are ready to move on, but there's not, like you said, there's no level. There's not even a level of a veteran that's at the level Peyton Manning was at that point in his career, where that defense carried him to a Super Bowl. Yeah. I don't see it, bro. Like Kirk Cousins is the closest thing to it, and we already know it's like, what are we doing that for? So we got rid of Derek to bring in the Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, because after that, it kind of falls off. You got Tannehill, Brissett, Tyrod Taylor, Mariota, Sam Darnold, Jameis Winston, Drew Lock. Like,
you got the Landon Misfit towards the quarterback. You got the Landon
pretty much.
Yeah, look, the only way this computes, and it makes sense, is if, say, for instance, Joe Burrow wanted out of Cincinnati. You know what I mean? And then even that, you know, like, bro, the thing that worries me about the Champ Kelly thing is this.
Hold on, Walt. You can't say that, bro. He said, Waste is talking to stuff nobody even knows about Raiders history. There's 2 other people on the screen that knows exactly what the fuck you're talking about. So, Walt, just because you're old, bro, doesn't mean that you guys know everything because y'all older and shit. Like, trust me, everything that our brother repeated right now, we already knew that. But go ahead. And it's not saying you wasted. I'm just saying, Walt, shut your old ass up.
Thank you. While I was so rudely interrupted. Graphk.
Hey, did it work? Did you forget your thought?
Yes, I did. Thank you, douchebag.
Salute the 10 Commandments. If we are out of playoff contention, would you try Mumford at guard? He was an All-American at that position. I mean, look.
No.
I'm going to say this. It's very much harder, 10 Commandments, to find a tackle than a guard. And I think Mumford, he's already played left. He's already played right. We're still kind of already playing with his development a little bit, right? Like, I want to keep him at tackle. Keep him at tackle. Go draft a guard. There's a lot of guards in this draft. And if you want to tinker with the O-line, if Carmen Bracillo is going to be the guy next year, which I don't even know if he will be, but tinker with it. See what works. I'm not going away from what happened last Thursday, though. I'm sticking with exactly what was out there with Kolton Miller in the mix, right? Kolton Miller at left. I put Mumford at right. I keep Meredith at left guard. I keep Van Rotten at right, and then I would Parham at center. But I mean, you could mess around a little bit and move them around, but for what? You know what I mean? Like,
let me tell you something. Thayer Mumford is possibly our left tackle of the future. His value is
better at left than right.
Look, he's a 6'6", 315 to 30-pound monster. Yeah. You don't put 6'6" guys who have the feet to play tackle at guard. You don't, because a lot of guards don't have the feet to play tackle. He definitely has the feet to play tackle. Yeah. He has the movement. He doesn't let people he doesn't let his shoulders. With a left tackle or right tackle, when your shoulders get around like this, you're beat. Yeah. He keeps everything like a dancing bear almost.
But he's right though, because he played at a high level at the guard position at Ohio State. But this is the NFL.
Being an All-American guard means that you can be a guy in a practice squad at tackle in the NFL. And there are a lot of guys who failed that tackle that are at guard. So the way I feel is he's in his second year in the league. Let him fail first at tackle. And then if he fails, then you put him at guard.
But I'll say this, 10 Commandments. If Dalton Wagner comes in next year and dominates and becomes that right tackle, I would definitely move Mumford to right guard. Definitely.
You know what?
Until Kolton Miller moves on or whatever, I'm putting him at guard.
Look, I'd rather get rid of you a year too early than a year too late. Kolton Miller is the 11th highest paid left tackle in football. Mm-hmm. He is probably around there when it comes to how good he actually is. Mm-hmm. He's had a shoulder injury to a position that needs their arms.
Came into the league dealing with injuries out of UCLA, and you know what I mean, was beat up in year one.
So at this point, if I can get premium production from two of the most important positions in football for peanuts, because you got two guys that were drafted very low, undrafted, and all of this and that. Yeah. Man, you're cooking with gas, especially if you have that in concert with the Aiden O'Connell if he's cooking, or in concert with going out there and getting the Justin Fields for pennies. Yeah. Now what you're building is a monster.
Facts. Salute to Allen. Mark Davis needs to hire AP as the head coach and keep Patrick Graham as our DC. I don't think Graham's going anywhere because the team has improved and the players love playing for him. Let me say this, Allen. The only way that Graham leaves is if he gets a head coach position somewhere, which I don't think he will. There's no reason to move. He's got this defense playing at a high level. I think Mark Davis understands what's at stake with him, and you got to keep him around. But the thing is, Allen, we talked about this a million times, brother. Mark still has to go through the process. He can't just make it. In a perfect world, right? The Raiders go beat the Chiefs in Arrowhead, and Mark says, "Here's the job, it's yours." But he can't. You still have to go through the process. You know what I mean? So you have to bring in some other people and still officially go through the whole, was it the Rooney Rule stuff?
Yeah, so, dog and pony show.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? But can you promise him a job? Yeah, you can say you're the guy. But technically, he's going to have to go through a few interviews.
Still got to do the vetting process.
Yeah, so salute to Eris as well. Happy holidays, Raider Nation. Salute to Eris. And Watts, I'm not saying we're moving on from Kolton Miller, but at the end of the day, dealing with that shoulder injury, right? And if you have Dalton Wagner, if he comes in and he's the guy at right tackle, there's a real. I mean, I know he was injured, but they stashed him. They stashed Dalton Wagner. They put him away for the year. That's a big boy out of Arkansas, like that boy, and he played at a high level at the collegiate level. Like if he is that guy. And the way Mumford's been looking at left tackle, I'm sorry. I love Kolton Miller. But if you can save some money and have your left tackle and right tackle on rookie deals, do you understand what the hell that does for the rest of your team?
Yeah, bro. And that's what that was exactly my point. And you know the thing that pisses me off? Why can't we broach this? You get fucking guys like Watts and some of these dudes in here who every time we broach moving on to a younger player or we broach the subject, they're like, oh, you can't do that. God damn it. You know, you got guys like when Lincoln Kennedy was here, when he was starting to chart out, you probably had people back in those days saying, man, maybe it's time to move on from Lincoln Kennedy. No, you can't do that. Now the motherfucker's 50-some years old. God damn it. That's what happens in football. It's a young man's game.
You're on your way to the glue factory. We're going to find somebody to replace you, so.
Hey man, listen, bro. Look, if I was running the chat, I'd just block your bitch ass. Tell me to shut up. Tell me to shut up in person, motherfucker.
Oh, here we go. Hey, wasted weight.
I'm on your channel now, so I can do it.
He waits until he gets to OLV to lose his mind.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not losing my mind. I'm just I normally don't say anything to people, but man, fuck that dude, bro. Like I'm not doing the political wasted no more, man. Fuck you, bro. Pussy. And then when you see me at a game,
hey, it is what it is.
Pull up on me.
Said holiday blessings to Mount Shilmore crew. That's all we wanted. That's all we wanted right there.
Hey, yeah, I got it. Wait, hold on. Let me see something. Yeah, hold on. We do. Go ahead.
What happened?
He said, "Oh, I will. Don't worry about it. Please do. Please do. And get beat the fuck up. Please do. Yo, please do. I promise you. Please do."
Come on, man. Tell a friend like Lisa said.
Yeah, man. Get the fuck out of here, man.
My daughter going around the house yelling, fuck that dude. Yo, I'm dying, man. Hey, somebody send me this clip, man. This was hilarious. Cal, Graph's blood pressure. Oh, no, not at all, Cal.
My blood pressure is smoothie, baby.
No, he said mine.
Yes. And we're going to be out there. We're going to be in Vegas, what?
Hold on. Hey, I'm going to be real with you. This is my brother. He can do whatever he wants. So it is what it is.
Yeah, we will definitely be out in Vegas. Yo, I think now I'm going to be pulling up the LA because I got bread. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens.
Come on. Actually, what's funny, man? My guy Watts lives out here in Texas. It's not that big. It's not that big of a deal, man.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
look,
beautiful.
look.
That's beautiful. You know why, bro? You know it's a big deal to me, bro, because I don't never say nothing, bro. I don't never say nothing. I let all these little dudes, you know, that got their channels and shit talk stuff. Yo, I'm not the one, bro. I am definitely not the one, bro. Like real shit. I'm not. I'm not the 1, the 2, or the motherfucking 3, bro. I normally don't say that because I don't care. But like, I'm not in that mood today. So man, fuck you, bro.
Hey, I can't wait till hey, Wasted. When's your next live?
Yeah, you coming up. You can do what you.
No. I got some things to say too. I'm gonna pull up on your channel and just let my shit jump. Bing, 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 bing. So it is what it is. Salute to everybody in the building. Salute to Junior. I'm starting to get like Walt. Read my comment. Salute to Junior, man. My God. Supreme Talent. Let him know. Hey man, come on. We gonna stop this shit, man.
I'm cool. Man.
It's not that big of a deal.
It's not
Salute to everybody in the building. Salute to Watts also. Salute. I've been rocking with Watts since I started. To be real with you, man, I have to say this. Waste is my brother. Watts definitely, when I first started this thing, Watts gave me a lot of game. I chopped it up with Watts a lot. I definitely respect my guy. So I hate to see both of y'all doing that little shit. It's not that big of a deal. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Salute to Quad. Clenched fist soldiers. Hammer, send me your site. What site is it?
I don't know.
Hey, Quad, what do you mean? What site are you talking about, Quad? Let me know. So he said, Wasted woke up swinging.
I just came in from work, bro.
Violence. He's stupid, man. Salute to everybody. We see live stream the fight. Y'all crazy, bro. Ain't gonna be no fight, man. It's just internet goofy shit. Look, we're passionate Raider fans. But to be honest with you, I gotta say this, right? Because we do so many videos. Sometimes I'm gonna be real. Sometimes we be wanting to say some shit. Like sometimes, like if you heard some of the conversations that we have behind the scenes, you'd be like, damn, bro, like that shit crazy.
Yeah, like, bro. Like, look, to be real, bro. Like, look, man. Like to be 100% real, dog. Like I hear everything, right? But for me, when it comes to like a lot of the you know, like the YouTube dudes, because I'm a working motherfucker. I'm older. Like I didn't know about a lot of this shit. None of you motherfuckers helped me except Graphk. So I owe none of you any respect or none of that. None of you motherfuckers helped me, bro. Graphk and Hammer.
Fuck you too, Wasted.
No. I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like all like the guys who was doing this shit a long time, none of y'all motherfuckers helped me out. You know, Samoan is my dog. You know what I'm saying? Samoan's a good dude. But just like I said, bro, like, man, and it's not a big deal. I'm just saying, it's like, yo, like, motherfuckers kill me, bro. Like, yo, that's what we come up here and do every day. We bring up scenarios, and it's cool.
He said that was the most Oakland Coliseum exchange ever.
Jesus.
Yo, you what watch it? I just said we keeping Kolton Miller.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, Watts, I don't know, bro. Hey, my brother said, I'm letting loose right now, bro. Hey, you know, it is. Hey, Josh, there we go. The views expressed here on Graphk Podcast, man. Day one. But look, man, look, that shit's over with. Salute to everybody in the building. Happy holidays, fellas. Parham needs the Starty at center. Just because it's Robert, I'm going to say that. Starty at center. Draft guards. Calm down, Wasted. It's bad for your blood pressure. Might be an LV in January. Let us know.
Yo, Dub. Fuck you, man.
Yo, he said that must have been one hell of a meeting in the morning, Wasted.
If you only knew.
Yeah, I know, right?
William, man, salute, bro. It's all love, King. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about sending the super. It's all love. Salute to JT. Wasted popped on. First thing I said was, here come Wasted to harsh the vibe. Laugh out loud. I was just kidding, man. Hey, all I know, bro, is nothing. I just can't wait till Wasted goes live. I'm going to say send the link.
Go ahead so we can go. Go ahead, bro.
Let me see. Every time Qua laughing got me choking on food. Every time you put the quiet on. Let me see. Salute to Chris, man. Sounds like Wasted throwing fools off the line. Facts. All right, we're out of here in a few minutes. Better go pick up my sons, man.
Hospital.
Yeah, real. Oh shit, you gotta go to the hospital.
Well, not for me. No, my father-in-law. Shout out to my father-in-law.
The hip.
Yeah. I gotta go. Shout out to him. I know you're probably watching.
He said, "Wasted. Send me and Hammer your site." I have no idea what y'all are talking about.
Neither do I. Like,
where the hell did this live go, bro? I really have no idea. First of all, I didn't. Okay, there's a few things. Now, Hammer has a website that I have no idea about. Watts and Wasted have funk.
This ain't no fuss.
Over Kolton Miller. Yeah, a bunch of shit I just figured out today, man. This is an interesting live, man. You know what I mean? Salute.
Yeah, I gotta go, man.
Bro. Salute to Lucky. What up, gang? Wasted. I'm happy you're back, brother. Hopefully, I didn't miss nothing important. Hey, Lucky, go back and watch the tape. You definitely missed something important.
Yo, Raider Primo. Yo, shout out to Raider Primos. He got an OnlyFans. Yo, Raider Primos got his own OnlyFans.
Oh shit.
Raider Primos he has twerk videos.
Bro, Esteban, bro, what happened to it? What happened to it, man?
The ball sign, you know what happened to it.
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey.
Graphk, you know,
fights and arguments can happen any given Sunday. Any given Sunday.
Yo, Graphk, you know what happened to it, right?
What?
Bro, we had a conversation in the summer. It's not for public consumption, right? But we got rid of it.
We got what?
We got rid of it.
The whiteboard?
Yeah.
Why I forget? Why?
I'm gonna text you, bro. I'm text you.
All right. Salute to everybody in the building. Other than that, yeah, man. Shit. Nice little argument, nice little fight. Kolton Miller's the future, then he's not.
We got one more thing before we wrap it up, though, actually. Shout out to the GOAT. Shout out to our sponsor, Woodson Whiskey. Shout out to Charles Woodson. This day 9 years ago, he became the only individual in NFL history to record 60 interceptions and 20 sacks in his career, with his 60th career interception and a 26-24 win over the Buffalo Bills. Salute to the GOAT.
Watson, sauce for the sauce. Hey, you know what's funny? I swear to God, bro. If one day we play the Texans in Houston and me and Wasted went down there, him and Watson be cool. I promise you. Like all this shit, like right now, fuck you. I guarantee y'all, because you both are OGs. Y'all will get around each other like, man, that shit wasn't nothing, man. Hey, that shit wasn't leather.
Yo, I said that shit to Stu last night. Stu was hollering, yo. I said that shit to Stu last night. Stu's stupid, bro.
Yo,
I said, man, shit ain't even leather.
That shit ain't even leather. Yo, salute to Lewis. Yo, real quick, shout out to y'all for dope content. What are y'all top 3 coaching candidates? AP, and AP. That's what I got at this point, man. That's what I have.
Yo, AP with some AP with AP on the side.
With some AP on the side.
That's right.
Salute to her.
Oh, that make me throw
Graphk looking like Ricky Bobby promoting products. Not sure what to do with my hands. Salute the hug, man.
Oh, you remember that shit? The outtakes?
Hey, yeah. Hey, Q, your money's no good here. I'm not reading that. Your money is no good here. Your money is no good here. Q, get out of here, bro. Hey, I'm revoking your membership. You no longer are part of what we got going on, Q. Your money is not good here.
Bruh, hold on, God.
Oh, shit. Hey, LT, I forgot the Louisiana Raiders have a game tonight.
Dot. Oh, but on the real. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on, God. You're not just gonna glaze over your Kings getting cooked.
Hey,
And you saw my Knicks pull it out in No, you can't say pause because I'm gonna tell you something. I heard Hammer talk about having a dick measuring contest about 30 minutes ago. Yo, you didn't pause him. Nasty work, bro. That's the only reason, bro. I'm gonna be real. That's the only reason why I came on the air.
Yeah.
I just wanted to pause Hammer, yo. That's it. Yo, and Big Mike is hiding too.
He's
Big Mike is definitely hiding. I got dirt on you, doggy.
He's definitely claiming a few guys somewhere in the LA area right now.
Yo, he's claiming some guys. He is hiding from us. Big Mike, we need to know where you are. We need to know something about something.
Pull up out of them shadows, King. Salute to Gio. Kolton Miller incited insurrection in the chat. Yo, no shade, man. Salute to everybody.
Whatever.
Salute to everybody. Sometimes it gets feisty, man, but I'm gonna tell you this: it's all family, it's all love. Salute real quick. I gotta go get my kids, man. Real quick, guys. Real quick, go buy your Any Given Sunday sauce. The shit is delicious. I appreciate you, brother. The link is actually in the comment section. AnyGivenSundaySauces.com. I appreciate you guys as always for supporting everything that we do.
Sauce is excellent, man.
Appreciate it. He said you came in the air. Whoa. Yeah, Graham Cam, man. Look, Wasted,
Granddad.
bro, Wasted just waits to pull up on OLV. You know, I told you guys he's so cookie cutter on his channel. It's crazy. It's just the disrespect, bro. The litigated gold, bro. It's just insane. Wasted. Hey guys, how you doing, man? Love all you guys, man. Hey, well, a hell of a day today. John Gruden voice, all that shit. Come over here, with no connected channels. Wasted like, yo, fuck you. You ain't cool. Fuck you. Fuck everybody. That's what Wasted does. This is what he does.
That's terrible that you putting that on me, bro. That's terrible, dog.
Put it on, and then you just do nasty shit like that again. See what I'm saying? Like, it's just, do you do that? You know what? We gotta get the hell out of here, bro. Hey, disgusting work in these streets, man. Salute to my brother Hammer, not the other one. We out of here. Pause.